Mic check, mic check, mic check. 1 2 1 2. We live. Are we live, Pat? Give me a yes in there. Yes, sir. We are live. Yes. We're starting with New Edition because I'd like to actually honor the real New Edition. Yes. Yeah. See, y'all weren't with me, but this was one of the greatest performances that I've ever seen in my entire life.
You were actually at the awards?
Hell no.
Oh, you're talking about
I gave them tickets away so fast. I gave them tickets away fast and the motherfucker. Wait, hold up. Yes, I know it's been a while. We ain't even introduced this motherfucker. What episode is this?
118?
Yeah, 117, 118.
Slipping. They're gaining on us.
Who?
The other networks.
The other networks.
Tidal launched their network. We got to talk about that too.
Yeah, they did.
Without us.
This is episode 118.
Maul is mad at me. Look at Maul. Look at Maul ready to snuff me like Migos. All right, Joe Budden Podcast, episode 118. I am your host, Joe Budden. Across from me is Rory. To his left is Maul. Unfortunately, we are on a time crunch today because I'm making moves out there. I'm getting out of here. Getting out of here on you niggas. I'm taking jobs. Corporate Joe.
You are corporate Joe.
Aligning myself with these corporate companies. I don't care. I don't care what y'all say.
Wearing white button-ups to the top.
Yeah. You know, I'm thinking those things are meant to be worn to the top. Or I just don't feel cool with it unbuttoned anymore.
It depends the shirt.
I just feel better. That was a nicer shirt than it looked. I was a little mad about it. I got to send it back to the
And I
store.
saw you were wearing Sin's jeans.
Yeah. I got a lot of compliments on my jeans. And I will tell you guys before you make jokes, I do plan on buying one more pair of those jeans.
Listen, man.
Those ball mates.
Just wear them at red carpets.
All right, listen.
Don't wear them like
let me tell you
in the backyard.
Let me tell you how phony I am. Tell me why those jeans are bad in hip-hop again. Remind me. Maul, now hold up, before I do this, and this is totally off track of what I want to talk about, Rory, but whatever. Maul was one of the first guys of my friends that was on the tight sweatpants wave, and boy, I killed you for a long time.
Yeah, you did.
Maul is more stylish than me. Everybody's more stylish than me. But what's wrong with these jeans?
the ones you had on.
Yeah, the tight ones, the like spandexy ones. And they are made with some
everything
spandex.
What you just said is just wrong.
They were like jeggings. They weren't even tight jeans. They were something.
But I wasn't mad at the jeans though.
They're really comfortable, number one, and number two, you can really move in them. That was what I was checking for. If I couldn't be mobile in them on a red carpet, I didn't want to wear them. They look pretty good.
Foreshadowing for events.
Not foreshadowing. I've been telling complex and academics for about a month and a half that at the BET Awards, that's where everybody tries to get tough. Really, any awards that's not the Grammys, that's where everybody's a tough guy. What do y'all think about Safari? I don't want to call that a jump because I was born before 1990.
Well, I was born in 1990, and I don't think it was a jump.
The word jump is alarming if you were born at a certain time.
Once Safari's man hopped in, it was a fair fight. It was 2-on-2.
Somebody told me that they didn't think Safari was able to see his man.
I don't think he was
down there fighting.
Oh, at the end.
You're rolling with that too?
No, I'm saying right at the beginning when his man first hopped in.
I'm never leaving my man ever. I'm never, ever, under any circumstance, leaving my man. I don't care. That's me. Not leaving my man. You're not fighting by yourself while I'm down the block making sure my jewelry is on. No.
Was that his man's, though? Was that ever confirmed, or was it just a good Samaritan? Because he was by himself when he walked out.
Rory.
He was by himself.
Rory.
Good Samaritan.
What
I'm
Samaritan?
Just trolling, man.
What Samaritan is that good?
Yeah, it's not too many Samaritans.
You know what, though? That nigga didn't look small.
Yeah.
And Safari's not small. Mm-hmm. But then again, homeboy that said it on Safari's not small either. These was a bunch of big niggas fighting.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't know, man. That whole situation is just corny to me.
Fighting.
No, not fighting. Fighting isn't corny. What you fighting for is corny. But I mean, if that, in talking to people, I don't know if that was actually sent from Meek, like if he green-lighted that or not. But if he did, I think that's corny. And I fuck with Meek heavy, but I don't think that was corny. Only because Safari been asking for the one-on-one for so long.
But when was the last time you saw a fair fight? Or a one-on-one?
No, it's cool. If you're not going to give a nigga the one-on-one, cool. Yeah, but don't jump a nigga. Like, don't send niggas to...
So what should you do?
Nigga, leave it alone. If you don't want the one-on-one, why are you going to send niggas to jump somebody?
Nah, That's
I
what
don't
I
know,
really
my
was
thing
thinking.
So you cool with a nigga just sending niggas to jump somebody if he been asking you for the 1-on-1?
I don't want to say that this has anything to do with Meek because Meek's on probation or parole.
Yeah, like I don't believe it. It
So
does have
I'm
anything
gonna
to do.
speak hypothetically here. If I'm Meek, and if I'm on probation or parole, and if the parole officer is a hard ass, like the rumors were saying,
Nah, it's shown that way through
Yeah.
his case.
then and I have a beef with somebody, and I'm high profile enough to have my my hometown goons with me, and a nigga's been talking shit online for the past 2 years, saying there's gonna be violence when he sees me. What should happen? Well, you from the Bronx or Uptown? I don't really know where you're from. I don't know much about you.
Nothing should happen.
I would leave it alone at BET weekend in LA when there's a
nothing should
million
happen then.
cameras around and everyone's watching.
Nothing should happen. If so you saying all of
Allegedly.
that, nothing should
How old
happen.
are you?
I'm 35.
All right. Should nothing happen if you're 25?
Nothing should happen, period, with what you just said. Being paperwork and you on probation, all of this other shit. Like, if your niggas is with you, yo, no.
They said it.
Somehow, some way it comes back.
There was a rumor that they allegedly said it on Quentin Miller, right?
Mm-hmm.
They said it on Beans. Clearly, that's not what they rolling with. They're not rolling under that model that you talking about. They're setting it on niggas. That's what's happening.
The chasers are chasing niggas, yeah.
So if I'm Safari, why the fuck am I standing around outside talking to DJ Self? Why is
What do
Safari?
you mean? It's BT week and everybody's standing outside somewhere.
Mo, what's up with you, man?
What do you mean? He was on his way to an
I hate
event.
when
It was
you
outside of an event. Cars was pulling up. That was where the cars. That was the drop-off point where he was.
Maul, if he has been threatening Meek for 2 years, a year, however long it's been, is what I'm saying. And now it's BET weekend, and you know these niggas are here, and you are too deep. Why are you stationary anywhere?
Well, it looked like I said, it was the drop-off point or the pickup point for wherever the event they was at.
Why is he at an event?
So he can't be at an event?
Too deep?
I mean, yeah.
Come on, Maul.
Why not?
Come on, Maul. Come
Why
on,
not?
Maul. I don't know why you acting sophisticated today.
What you mean?
Come on, Maul.
Why you can't
That's
be at
not
an
how to
event too
move,
deep?
Maul. That's not
If
how
that's
to move,
how that man,
Maul.
if that's how he wants to move, I'm saying I wouldn't move like that.
That is not how he should be
Oh, then-
moving,
okay,
is
then that's
what we
different.
are saying.
But
I'm
you
agreeing.
saying why? Like,
I'm agreeing with
that's
you.
how
I
he
don't
wanna move.
condone violence. I'm not with none of that. I'm with none of that.
I don't agree how either side's moved in that situation. If it had something to do with Meek, I don't agree with either side.
Meek went in the club to take fucking pictures and chill.
Yeah, don't act like a celebrity rapper or anyone has not been arrested or got sued or in trouble for something that their security did or their mans in them did.
I would be afraid of that.
So
I would
that's-
be afraid of Safari telling the police,
Well, he said it on camera. He said Meek's people just jumped me.
which is like telling the police, by the way,
Yeah,
because the police
but
are on
That goes
Instagram.
back to what I'm saying with all this new age shit, man. It's like niggas that happens. Niggas
That's
wanna
why I'm
get right
saying
on
you
the
can't
camera.
do that
It's just-
in BET weekend no matter what.
But my thing is, if that happens, why are you getting right on social media with it? Like,
And the way
yeah.
that camera was stationed, it looked too. He caught Safari at the perfect time, then panned over to Meek, then panned right over to the jump. It looked like that camera was set there,
Yeah.
which
There
is
was
also a little weird.
There was a report that there was an incident with ASAP Rocky at the awards.
Yeah, what I heard.
But details
tweet,
didn't
maybe.
come out about that. And ASAP looked amazing at the awards. So how badly could he have been attacked or whatever the word was there?
Who's beefing with ASAP? He don't bother nobody.
I don't know that. There's violent clips of ASAP walking
Oh
around.
no, I know that. I'm just saying Rocky in particular.
And then it was me. And then there was me.
No, it was Chris Brown too.
Well, it was me first.
Yeah.
And then it was Chris Brown.
And Chris had to defend the light skins.
You know what, Maul? Fucking the Meek Safari shit. Remember when we was in the club and I was trying to fight J.R. Smith, and then you stopped me, but I was saying it was about principle, and then you were saying, but it's gonna look like it's over a girl. That is the same exact thing with Meek and fucking Meek and Homeboy Safari and Chris Brown and that's just about a girl.
I was about to say, yeah. I don't know what principle you talk about with that
Yeah,
one.
that's 100%.
That's just
Just
about
a
a girl.
girl.
Yeah.
Chris,
I mean, if
but
we,
Chris was
if we-
chilling. I don't even know nothing about that. I don't have too
No,
much.
but that's why I'm glad that video came out with Chris just leaning on the
Chris
car.
was chilling, taking pictures with fans.
But he doing what he was supposed to do. Like, I'm not, listen, man, like, I'm not about to sit here and
But
act.
why was anybody rowdy then?
It's
the
entourages do that shit, man. It's always
entourages, man. It's
which,
not-
like I
go,
said,
man.
they're responsible for their entourage. You gotta know who to move with, because a lot of people will smack somebody for you just to show you that they're rolling for you, which ends up being dumb and worse for you in that situation. Like, you
Right.
gotta roll with smart goons, not ones that you know will just pop off.
Right.
Because when you just, that's the person that was talking shit on Twitter, let me smack him to show this dude that I could roll with him.
Yeah.
And now you
can't
got a
move like
lawsuit.
that no more.
It's stupid.
It's normally the entourages.
But why, it's only with us, though, man. It's only in our, like, you know what I mean? Like, this doesn't happen, like you said, at other award shows. It's only us, man. It's only with hip-hop.
Well,
No.
hip-hop,
No, these R&B motherfuckers be beefing too.
But yeah, but it don't get staticky like that, though.
yeah, but hip-hop
It's 'cause they're not real.
typically comes from an
Nah, there's
environment
some real
where that
R&B
happens.
niggas, but it's
No,
just,
I'm talking about more like in the pop world. When I'm thinking about niggas wilding at awards and shit like Taylor Swift and
it don't.
Katy
But
Perry
it's
and shit.
only. It's like we got so much. We just got so much animosity in hip hop. Like, niggas is extra sensitive. Niggas
Yo,
is
what did this
extra-
nigga go and get baptized while I was gone or something? Why the
No,
fuck is
for
this
real.
nigga so holy today?
What are you talking about? No, it's real shit. We just extra sensitive in hip hop now. Like, you can't say nothing to nobody. Niggas is mad. Like, what era did niggas grow up in? Like, I grew up in an era. We go outside, niggas is snapping on each other, talking shit. That's part of it. Like, if you got sensitive when niggas is on the block snapping, and you got like real mad, you was a clown forever. Niggas like, oh, he a clown.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? So
That's
I come
true.
from that.
But
So
shit was popping off at the Source Awards.
That was a
It may
very
have been
different.
over a different
but
type
it
of
was
shit.
it was
a
over.
different time.
It was like over some serious shit though. That was over serious shit from
Listen,
the Source
I
Awards.
take full responsibility for how weird my generation is, but at the same time, I'd like to say we don't know how a lot of the '90s rappers would have acted if they had social
No,
media.
I always say that. I always say that. Like if Pac had Instagram or Twitter,
yeah.
Big had.
A lot of people
like,
wouldn't have
I get
came
that.
off so cool.
I get that, but I'm
If
talking.
they had
I'm talking
social
about
media.
more so like it's just when you try to talk to some of these like new era rappers now, like, and you say something slightly like that they might take the wrong way, and it's like it's extra like they want it to be beef, and and it's like, fam, nobody even came at you. Like, what is all the sensitive
it's
shit about?
ego because everyone retweets it and everyone has
Yeah,
a
but that
comment
shit
about
is-
it.
I can't get used to that, man. I'm sorry.
That's
that
very
shit is
trash.
crazy to me.
It is trash. But the time you talk about where you can go outside and crack on your friends and niggas not get sensitive, that was a very long time ago. This is
Yeah.
a very new and different
I get that,
generation.
man.
There's still circles. that
I have a
do that.
question. Sort of in this topic, and I was forced to think about this over the weekend. Where did all the newer generation kids learn how to fight?
On World Star, looking at World Star clips.
I know that sounds like a silly question, but if you're glued to your monitor or your phone or your computer, and you're not really going outside very much, then where are you learning how to fight?
On World Star, looking at World Star.
Older brothers in your house. I don't know.
I think I can take 2.5 of Migos by myself.
Yeah.
But I'm a little arrogant. I'm not familiar
This
with
is also
them.
the gun era, by the way.
I'm not
Everyone
familiar-
got a Draco. They don't want to fight.
So that's what everybody's telling me about Migos. Apparently, everybody views Migos as very tough guys. I must not be that familiar with their music. I still look at them like the kids. How old are they?
Probably 25.
25.
Somewhere in that realm.
Yeah, that's
man.
kids.
25,
You're a
26.
kid, you 25. So I've inherited. They've inherited a Yachty beef toward me.
But what is the Yachty beef though?
I'm not sure, Maul.
Wait,
It's different
all
times we're
So if
living
we're
in.
going to talk about it, let's talk about the whole thing. Was there a conversation before the interview started?
Well, in the morning, and I
Because I'm
just
going off academics timeline.
Academics is one of the biggest pussies I've ever seen in my entire life.
But you knew
he
that.
should never comment on anything that has to do with physicality.
But we knew that already.
in
I
the
don't
mo-
fault
in-
him for being a pussy when you know he's a pussy.
Well, you got to stop talking sometimes when you
Oh,
pussy.
well,
is what I
been-
mean. That's
I've been saying that, and Charlemagne
No,
killed
yeah.
me for saying that.
I agree. I agree. There's nothing wrong with being pussy, but you got to be pussy to the corner sometimes. Just shut up. But no, I had a conversation with P, who manages or has some affiliation with. He's part of QC, which is in charge of Migos and Yachty together.
Quick question: how old is Academics?
27.
27, yeah.
Okay.
We're the same
Go
age.
ahead.
With some arrested development.
Okay, go ahead.
Clearly.
Okay.
So he's responsible for Migos and Yachty. I'm not sure. I can't tell you what Yachty's beef is, honestly. I think he dislikes the way that his likeness is spoken about on the show, even after he's been on the show. But to me, I never really ever want to talk about him ever. I don't care. I don't care about him.
But my thing is, because after Yachty did the interview with y'all, I kind of liked him as a person.
Me too.
I didn't know much about him before.
Me too.
That. So I don't understand where the issue would be coming off that interview.
But then his album came out, and the narrative was he didn't do well.
Okay.
And then academics got up there talking about how he didn't do well.
Okay.
And then they put out the guy P on Instagram, put out the long Instagram post talking about how they made $13 million in 16 months or whatever. And that was confusing to me because I'm like, if you've made this amount of money, then why the fuck do you care about this shit?
About the sales.
Yeah, why do you care? Why are you even paying this shit any fucking attention? I will never get that part. But
and
cool.
I'm sure that the Target brand manager is not watching Everyday Struggle thinking maybe we should
right, what the But so academics did that, Homeboy post that. So for me, that lets me know how Yachty and his camp are feeling about the show and what is said on the show. Academics he's still like bright-eyed. So he still want to text Yachty and like be friends and, he want to do all of that. So now that is stopped, that's what I'm assuming Yachty's beef is. I'm assuming. I don't know. But anyway, the morning of I need some socks, I go to the mall, I see the dude P. P says, yo, I need y'all to lay up off of Yachty.
Okay.
I say,
he was walking hand in hand in the Beverly Center?
No, we were in, what was that store I got those socks from? Overpriced dress socks, by the way. But anyway, no, it was a store. So he said, lay up off Yachty. You know my memory's bad. So I say, do I know you? He says, yeah, you know me. I need y'all to lay up off Yachty. We have a conversation. At the end of it, I give him my word and say, I never want to talk about Yachty. We're agreeable here. So yes, great. Kudos. And that was the end of that. Mm-hmm. But I had been having behind-the-scenes conversations with Complex just about interviewing Migos, period. Okay. Why would anybody want to interview Migos? I've never seen a good Migos interview in my entire life, ever.
Well, they have a reputation of not giving great interviews, but
that's my fucking point.
But they're still, from a media
standpoint,
they're
don't
Migos.
give a fuck.
I'm telling you why other people would give a fuck.
Oh no, I know why.
Migos.
Oh no, I know why. But
they're very popular. They make
Migos,
great music.
At the BET Awards.
I'm not of that
They're
ilk.
dressed well.
I'm not of that. I'm not from that.
But you gotta understand.
Sorry,
but you're a media man.
Yeah,
now.
you're a media guy now.
Which means what?
Which means you have to accept certain things.
No, the fuck. That's where you got media man fucked up. No, I do not.
Well, with your new hat that you're wearing.
No, I do not ever have to talk to fucking Migos.
If the show requires that they want Migos on, you do.
It would behoove you to do so.
I did.
And clearly,
I did, but only because we're at the red carpet.
That's what I just said, Joe.
That's exactly
the BET Awards. Like,
he's not saying have the
Migos. And they wanted to talk to Migos.
Okay.
So cool.
Right.
Talk to fucking Migos. I don't care. I don't have any plans to talk to Migos. So Migos get up there and they shady from the jump. Mm-hmm. They ain't dapping niggas. They got attitudes.
Right.
Really? This is what y'all wanted to fucking interview? Mm-hmm. They gonna come up here and give us their fucking ass kiss, but cool.
All right. Can I stop you right there just for a second? That's their personalities from what I've seen. You have done press runs, and your attitude sometimes is not the best. Do you
think
see
that's
where
the
they're
problem
coming
is
from?
with you? You don't know how to, because you're an artist too, right? So you don't. It's like that's why people feel a way towards you when you say certain things in your interviews now with artists, because they looking at you like, nigga, you an artist. You sat in this chair that I'm in. Like, you know how we feel about this media shit and how the shit can come across. So people hold you to a different, it's like, come on, my nigga. Like,
and I don't know if Migos is that way at all, but I'm saying, could you understand as someone that has done that in the past, how they could feel that way? Like, I got to sit down, I got to answer how I feel about the awards, whatever.
And then, again, you're an artist.
Well, first of all, Migos is bigger than I've ever been.
Of course.
So I was confused as to why they were even doing interviews in the first place.
Well, it's the BET Awards. They're performing. Nah. Everyone does a quick little interview for the most part.
There was a lot of people at the awards that skipped the interviews. All the niggas you would think would skipped them.
They had a lot to do with the awards, so I think
it was fine. I mean, that's a moot point. They did the fucking interview. They wanted to do the interview, but I wasn't going to say a word to them. I gave it to academics who's bright-eyed and has never been in this environment on this red carpet, dealing with this type of commotion. Academics is ignoring the producers that's screaming to wrap it up. He's doing all types of shit. And then in the middle of the interview...
Well, how much wasn't on there? Obviously, it was edited.
It was a lot edited.
Okay, how did the interview
Oh,
begin?
so it was more than that. That was just
It
like...
definitely looked like it was cut.
It was much more.
So
okay.
It was much more awkwardness.
Oh,
it was much more tension.
Okay.
In the middle of the interview, the gentleman that I spoke to in the morning intervenes to say, and me and Joe, he don't know what's being said in the interview. He just jumps in. Yeah, me and Joe had a talk this morning. All that yachty shit is dead. Huh? That wasn't it.
That was a little odd to just bring up.
Nah. I mean, well, yeah, you're right. I did say that the yachty shit. I'm never saying nothing about yachty. But that's the energy's a little different now. Now I'm putting that with the mall. Now I'm putting that with Migos has come up. I'm putting that with Yachty storming by, looking mad, not saying hi back to academics. You're just putting all this shit together, and I'm supposed to, and I'm putting Complex and academics wanting to interview these niggas so fucking bad that I never want to talk to in the fucking first place. Now I'm sitting here and I got to stare at these fucking accessories and fucking shiny shirts. Is that what you're telling me? Because I've decided to change my career course? Yeah. Suck my dick.
That's what comes with it.
Hell no, that ain't the way that I do my media. I don't want to talk to nobody that don't want to sit there. Nah.
But that happens though.
No, it's not going to happen is what I'm saying. That happened, past tense, on the red carpet. Future reference, no. No, all that complex academics being giddy-eyed, just wanting to talk to people that's famous just for the simple fact they're famous. No. Nah, sorry, Maul.
No, I mean, I hear you, but I'm just saying there's certain things you have to accept as this new media guy.
How do you filter that moving forward? Because there were people that you guys had great interviews with.
And I feel like y'all could have had a great interview out of that.
Well, we got a great interview out of it.
No, you got a great moment out of that.
In my world, that's a great interview. Of course. That's a great interview. That moment, that time, that encapsulated space, that's a great interview. That was about as great as we was going to get from these niggas who don't want to talk in the first place.
Yeah, I can see that. But I'm just saying, I think a lot of artists, they look at you because you are an artist. So they like, come on, dog. You know how it is. Some days you might not be going through some real shit behind the scenes. You don't flex it down in the first place.
These niggas just inherited a beef from a nigga that I don't even listen to or know anything about it.
And I still don't understand what the beef is. I think Yachty walked away from that looking really good.
Yeah, but when you don't sell maybe like you were projected to, then...
So they're trying to equate that to the interview?
No, I mean, that's just me speculating.
Oh, I mean, you can't... That would be just not smart for them to speculate that.
I'm saying, like you saying, nothing has happened since he came up in the interview. Nothing happened since then, except for academics talking about the numbers. Yeah. So I have to assume that whatever his problem is related to academics talking about the numbers or the numbers, period. I don't care enough about it to continue to discuss it.
Well, how'd the whole shit get diffused? Because obviously it cut off with the cool.
It didn't get diffused. They came over. Complex's editing team is amazing. Homeboy in a little blue and white shirt that looked like he trying to get aggressive with me is getting aggressive with our producer, Lyric.
I saw him.
Who's a girl.
Well, not elbow.
He's pulling away from her like he about to do something. My hand is up saying, they saying, yo, what's good? What's really good? What's going on? Nothing. Yo, what's up? What's your prop? Nothing. Well, what you want to do? Nothing. 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 So then P comes over, he storms over. It's just it's just aggressive actioning. Then P comes, yo, what's going on? I keep saying nothing. I keep saying nothing.
See, you know what it is, man? People just don't.
What?
Yeah, it's just.
The cameras are on.
Yeah,
but that's my point. Way. I'm not with all that. I just seen this nigga in the mall in the morning with my fucking basketball shorts on. If it's something, tell me it's something early. Don't come with it on the carpet with the cops. I'm not with all of that. I'm not with it. I'm not with all of the posturing for cameras. That's not me. It's never been me. I do not care that y'all are superstars. I don't.
No, I get that.
The young niggas are saying I'm a hater. I'm tired of that narrative too.
Well, I mean, it's gonna come across that way.
Yeah, but it shouldn't. I fuck with Uzi. I fuck with Ray Shrimmer. I fuck with Vince. Who else? It's only who do I not fuck with?
No, but the funny shit
Triple X I fuck with, even though he keep running around doing stupid shit.
But when the clip is fucking 1 minute and it's you getting up, dropping a mic and going, what the fuck?
It's gonna come across. You gotta look at perception. Joe is hating again. It's gonna come across like that.
After the Yachty
Joe is
shit,
hating.
When
like,
has Joe ever cared about how it comes
No,
across?
it's not
we're
about you caring.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
just telling you how it's gonna come
you mentioned
across.
that everyone's saying you're a hater.
The
That's
funny
why.
shit is, I may be wrong, but I think you fuck with Migos too. I mean,
I do.
Yeah, so I just didn't understand
do.
that. That whole shit was weird.
They're inheriting a beef. They're young niggas. It's fine. They weigh
But it's
about
not
400.
beef.
It's
Man, what is
definitely
the-
not beef.
It's not
Tension,
beef.
tension.
Yeah, it's just
Tension.
I guess.
Yeah, because we have to say that because people are misusing words. Jump. When you say jump, it's alarming. So I want them to find a different word. That was an attempt jump.
It was a scuffle.
It was neither of them.
It wasn't a
It
scuffle.
was fisticuffs.
Yeah, it was like,
It was words. That's all it was.
it was
words.
something. It was fun. It was made for great gifts, though.
Yeah.
I didn't like the way that BET went about the, I know it wasn't a Prodigy tribute.
I was upset because I think because it's rap music, it would have been really easy to get a bunch of rappers together to do a tribute. You don't got to make sure they sound alike. There don't have to be choreography. No one has to play an instrument. You could have got a bunch of people and did a quick Prodigy tribute pretty easily.
Here's my thing though. Prodigy passed away. It was unexpected. I don't know. I mean, you know how these award shows are.
Yeah,
Everything is timing. Everything is.
But it wasn't
know,
like when Michael had passed, and it's like, all right, we got to be very careful about who we allow to do a Michael Jackson tribute.
Mm-hmm.
You could have just got some legends and spit some Prodigy verses
You
all
can't
on
just
stage
alter
together.
the time, though.
Yeah,
Is what- is what
it's
I'm
an
saying.
award show.
Yeah.
Like, so I'm gonna give.
There was some shit they could have cut
what
for
BET
Prodigy, in my
is.
opinion.
Like, I know how it is with these shows.
Well, he had just died like less than a week ago, right?
Yeah, that's what
But
I'm saying.
still.
It was like
All right, but
real
if-
close.
Unfortunately,
I think
who
they'll do
else is gonna
something
do
next
it?
year.
Unfortunately, who else? What
The
other
Hip Hop
award
Awards.
show is gonna do that?
They'll do it at the Hip Hop Awards
Yeah, I
in
think
When is-
October.
when is that?
I think-
October.
Yeah, I think that's when it'll happen.
They'll do it there. The Grammys will acknowledge it.
They won't do a tribute, but
They won't do a
acknowledge-
tribute, but they'll acknowledge it. Kendrick acknowledging it was it for me on at the awards. Every time you see Kendrick or hear him talk, like at one of those types of big events, it just reeks of hip hop. The outfit looked like hip hop, the hair back looked like hip hop, and he was the only nigga that was gonna go up there in the midst of all of his glory and say, Prodigy taught me this. This album taught me this. Young people, this is why Prodigy is important. Nobody else was gonna do that.
Yeah. Kendrick always seems to say the right things, and he just. I mean, I think
I
that's
believe
why-
him.
Yeah, I believe that's why he's in the
Yeah.
space that he's in, because I think that's the feeling from a lot of the older heads in hip hop. Like they look at him and say he's hip hop.
I mean, it resonates
Like, he
in his
really-
music too.
yeah, like,
it
he
sounds
really-
like 2017, but you can tell where it came from.
He follows the culture. He grew up like this was his. This is
Yeah.
what he was born to do.
Yeah, I agree. I was very happy that P and I were able to settle our differences before he passed so unexpectedly. Speaking of unexpected passings, so I got caught up on Power last night, and that was rough seeing Charlie Murphy the whole episode.
Yeah.
That made it a little. That changed my experience a little bit.
Yeah, we had sort of some of the images that had came out when they was filming, and that.
Me too. I
we
forgot about him.
Yeah, we knew Charlie.
Yeah, it was rough to see him look
was
that,
one of the security guards,
that skinny,
one of the COs.
and knowing the outcome. It was certainly a rough thing to watch.
Yeah.
But I was glad I saw him. I was glad he was there. Rest in peace, Charlie Murphy.
Even with him being sick and looking like that, it was still Charlie Murphy in every essence of how he was speaking, how he was acting. Like his spirit was certainly 100%.
Yeah, he was still Charlie.
even though his body may not have been.
Right.
One day I want to have that. I keep saying that I want to have that conversation on the podcast about y'all beliefs on what happens after you die. I keep saying that, and I never get back to it.
It's a odd follow up to the Migos beef, but yeah, if we want to go there,
Were we still on the Migos beef?
It's not a beef.
I'm joking.
Yeah, it's not a beef.
It was funny though.
That shit
funny.
was.
I didn't know what was going on. My phone just started blowing up.
I fell asleep early. I went to sleep.
Niggas start hitting me like, "Yo, is this real? Is it fake? It looks like a spoof." I'm like, "Fam, I don't know what y'all talking about."
I
I'm
woke
in-
up to a series of text messages in order of how people received information because I was asleep. So it started with, "Yo, Amigos just beat the shit out of Joe on the red carpet." Is the first thing I see.
Like, look
And
how
then it's
shit.
like-
Look how.
and then-
Look how shit
and
just
then-
gets like.
Then I'm keep scrolling. It's like, oh nah. I guess they just got into like words or whatever. And then it was like, yo, look at the fucking clip. Joe just stormed off. It was just an interesting way to see how people get news.
I was I was in my hotel, safe from harm, eating lasagna.
No, you was hiding.
When Irv from Brunch Bounce texted me and he said, "Yo, you okay?" I said, "Yeah, Irv, I'm good, man. Thanks."
Thanks for checking in, bro.
Thanks.
Yeah, that's awesome of Irv.
Thanks.
While he's out there doing whatever he's doing to think of me. And then my mom hits me and she says, "Those boys tried to hurt you?" I said, "What are you talking about?" And then she didn't hit me back. And then I got like 6 different texts saying, "Yo, what's good? Are you all right?" All right, wait a minute now. I didn't know where all of this shit was coming from, and I still couldn't find it for the first 10 minutes.
That shit, I didn't know what was going on. I was in the club.
Rumors spread quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, Maul called me at 2 a.m. Nigga, I'd have been in the fucking hospital already by the time you called. Thanks.
I mean, you in L.A., I'm in New York. It's a 3-hour difference. I was in the club watching AI walk around with 17 chains on.
Maul ain't even asked me if I was okay. He just started like the conversation normal.
I started laughing because I had watched the clip, so I just called you live. I'm like, man, what are you doing?
That
man?
clip was funny though.
What's great is it's so regular with rumors and just your antics that our group chat didn't even talk.
Yeah,
like no one in the group chat
that's
said
funny.
shit.
It's like Joe just being Joe, another Joe day, man.
The whole
nobody
time
said a
I was
word.
talking about it, but the fucking 8 people that are really friends with him in our group chat didn't say a word.
Not a word.
I just called him. Once I watched it, I said, all right, let me call this nigga, see what's going on. He picked up, you. I'm like, all right. I'm like, man, what you doing, man? Nothing.
I'm chilling.
I'm like, yo, no, you're
But I
doing
wasn't
something.
doing anything, Chris. I was chilling.
You was doing something.
No, I really
You was
wasn't.
doing something.
What else happened, BT?
Don't try to just skip over the fucking Power episode.
I want to talk about New Edition. We was back
New
on the BT
Edition?
Awards.
We don't wanna
What
talk
are you
about New
talking
Edition.
about? That was an hour ago.
Listen,
We're back in the BET
I
Awards.
told y'all months ago, when are these niggas gonna know that the directors yelled cut? Like, they still running around thinking they New Edition.
They about to go on tour with them. I promise you.
No, that's not happening.
They are going on tour.
Wait,
I
what?
think that was fake.
I think all the editions are going on tour.
All the
Oh, no.
editions.
That can't be happening.
I'm not mad at fake Ralph. I'm not mad at fake Bobby.
Do y'all know that
Nah,
the real New Edition is still alive and breathing?
I'm aware.
Debatable.
What you mean it's debatable?
After
After
performance
Ra-
I saw.
After Ralph's outfit, I don't know.
They're still alive though. Like, they're still here.
Have you seen
with
them?
us? Yeah,
When?
at the awards.
Was that them?
That was them.
Nah.
That was them.
Well,
they got older, and
that's
they
old.
not moving the same. But
that's
we ain't gonna just act like they not here.
No, that's a newer edition.
Yeah, that's the newest edition.
I want to
That's
see
the
old.
oldest
I want to
edition.
see old edition.
That's the oldest.
Where is old edition? That's who I'm looking for.
They was on the stage.
Hold up, man. Y'all say something. Let me find some old edition shit.
You not mad at fake Bobby? Fake Bobby got the whole. She got the mannerisms running around stage and shit.
Dog,
like
I
fake
just
Bobby.
can't. I just
Ralph.
Dog,
Fake Ralph
Bobby,
sounds.
Fake Bobby is dope.
I get.
Fake Ralph
Don't hate
sounds like
Maul.
Ralph kinda.
No. I get it.
Luke James is great as Johnny.
Listen, the New Edition series was dope. They did a great job. But come on, man.
But you gotta
enough.
understand, it was BET Awards. BET did the movie. It was successful.
Dog, I feel like the shit comes on every day. We have not stopped hearing about New Edition since that shit aired.
I tried.
If it was whack, I'd be mad, but it was good.
I tried to slander the fake DeVoe, and all the girls killed me. They wouldn't let me do it. Now I know the nigga name. It's Keith Powers and shit. That's how you know chicks is hoes, man. When they start knowing somebody's whole name.
No, we gonna get into our chicks as hoes in 2 minutes.
Let's do it now.
What?
Listen, I purposely okay. So
What happened?
So you weren't here. So it was a lot of shit going on in the city this weekend because the NBA awards was yesterday.
Yeah, the Thoughts was watching
So
ESPN.
all of the hoopers
drafting.
was in town, and so I
Oh,
go
the
out,
draft.
Yeah,
The big 3 shit.
I go out Saturday. Was that Saturday? No, Sunday. I go out Sunday. So let me just see what's going on in the city, man. I just want to sit back and just look at everything. And it's amazing how once women find out that, all the athletes are in town, it's like I really just sat back and was just looking look at this shit, man.
What were you saying?
What wasn't I seeing? I mean, chicks trying to jump on AI back still. He ain't played in the NBA in I don't know how long.
He Iverson though.
That's AI.
Come on, man.
It's different.
Come on, man.
Listen, I've been one of the gentlemen in the same club as Prime Allen Iverson trying to bag women.
Oh no, prime Allen Iverson. I see.
It was difficult.
No, yeah, no AI.
It might have been impossible. AI and them fucking BMF niggas. I'm telling you.
Yo, AI is a legend on and off
AI
the court. I
with
say it all the
BMF?
time.
And it was the same time.
AI is a legend on and off the court. Like the shit he was doing, and this is without social media when he was doing it. I can only imagine.
I could definitely steal his bitches now though.
Who?
AI.
I don't think so, bro.
No?
So I just saw it Sunday, man. It's that allure is still there.
No, I know that, but I'm saying now it's not impossible to share a girl with Allen Iverson. I think now.
Oh no, yeah,
that's
no.
all I'm saying.
Yeah, no, definitely
Yeah.
not. Definitely not.
Back
impossible.
then, you wasn't sharing.
I mean,
mad with AI.
But that's how it is now. Everybody's sharing the same girls.
Well, I'm faithful. I'm not sharing anyone.
Whenever
okay.
I talk about guys sharing, I'm excluding you from that.
I'm excluding me.
I'm just saying, like, guys is, and that's why I be so much fake beef and tension between niggas. It's all over females. Cause all y'all niggas got money, so y'all not beefing over money. Anytime you see athletes beefing with each other, I don't fuck with that nigga. It's definitely a female behind that. 1,000%.
It can't be from basketball.
That's really
No.
That's really, really corny, right? But what I will say is, it's kind of dope because that's the only time it puts us back in our animalistic habitat.
Nah, man, that ain't dope. You can't be beefing over no chick that's with every nigga.
If we were in the jungle and our species weren't so sophisticated, we would be beefing over those types of things. What I'm saying is, as genders, when women fight about certain shit amongst women and when men fight about certain shit, I just think it's cute. But it is corny to fight over a girl.
But
niggas love having the, pardon the phrase, pause, everything. It's a very old phrase. I didn't just make this up. But niggas love having the whose dick is bigger contest. Niggas love doing that.
That shit is corny, man. It's super
I don't
corny.
partake in those types of...
It's super corny. And like, I'm looking at chicks standing at the tables with niggas. I'm like, you was just with this nigga last month.
Now, wait a minute now. If I start telling you some of these groupie stories...
No, I can
They
only...
sharing at least 7 niggas. They sharing at least 7.
More than that.
I could name 7 off the rip. I would never. But it's a lot of these niggas sharing the same hoes. And I'd be a little perturbed because they don't be the cutest of hoes.
I say that all the time.
The times are different, man.
I'm telling niggas these IG honeys in person look like
The rappers been
old
sharing the
baseball
same
man.
regular
Which brings
build a
us...
body bitches for the past fucking 10 years.
I
Same
don't-
3.
I don't know how in depth you gentlemen would like to get here. Which brings us to the pool party. There was quite a few of those at the pool party. Just a little different in the light.
As far as
Women.
that have been shared or what they look like in real life.
No. Yeah, just what they look like.
no, just looks.
And they probably being shared. I mean, I don't know. It's none of my business. But yeah, just looks. A lot of them look a little funny in the light.
Yeah, but I be trying
That
to...
shit
I be
don't
trying
shock
to-
me no more. I'm
Yeah, I was just going to say that. Like, I've been
don't
saying
have-
that. I've been saying that.
not shell shocked when I see a chick on IG and
I just laugh now. Now it's
yeah.
just comedy for me. Like, I'm not even surprised anymore. It's like
I just brag about our partner. I just laugh at the people that brag about fucking those girls and then I see them in real life. That's what I laugh
I
at.
laugh at the niggas that be online really going crazy over these chicks.
Wait, time out. Do niggas still brag about fucking women?
Yes, niggas do
Joe.
that. What?
I haven't heard that in a while.
Yeah, okay.
Where is that happening?
Everywhere. Just open your eyes and look.
Our group chat is really over. Like that type of stuff it don't happen in our group chat.
I don't think none of us are those type that just
Yeah,
be bragging
niggas
about
ain't.
like, yo, I fucked this chick. Like,
But just
that's
tell
corny.
me where people
In other
brag.
group chats, in person, they be out at parties like, yo, you see her? Like, men do that shit. I'll speak on my gender's behalf,
Yo, niggas
unfortunately, and say men do that corny shit.
Yo, niggas are so,
It happens, bro.
niggas are fucking trash.
Yes, we
Niggas
are.
are trash. I hate it.
We are.
I swear to God, I do.
Well, let's not sound too whack. There were some beautiful women at the pool party.
And I'm glad it rained. Now that I think about it, because it would have been way too hectic if it was like super hot, super sunny all day.
I'm glad too. It definitely gave me the exact way that I want to go about doing the next one.
Chris was walking around, catching shots.
Listen, man.
I'm still waiting
Chris-
on the pictures from Chris or video from Chris.
Chris is still hungover.
Chris,
It's been 2 weeks.
No, Ice was bodied.
Well, Ice died.
He was.
Rest in peace.
Listen, man, we ain't kill Ice enough for that. That was ridiculous the way he got trashed that quick and was gone for the rest of the day.
He left.
No, he was
no,
in the
no,
He
crib
was dead
asleep.
somewhere, right?
Yes.
I got pictures. Pause.
He was talking all that fly shit outside.
He fell asleep in the hot tub at like 3 p.m.
That's nuts, man.
He was in the hot tub going hard for chicks that looked like him, I felt like. At one point, I thought he was in there with the fellas. I didn't know what was going on.
Like, that's a lot of men in one hot tub.
But he was having fun, so I'm like, Jay, just do you, bro. Whatever works. It's
Ice
the pool
is
party.
fucking crazy, man.
Something else. Oh, my guy, Rye Guy is great. Because he bagged that fine girl. He looked like he was bagging the fine girl that everybody thought was fine.
Yeah.
She was cute, and they was having a conversation for hours.
For 9 hours. Until I saw her.
Both kicking their feet in the pool.
I knew Rod was all the way in too deep because he had kind of like this sweater type thing on.
Yeah.
And that shit was like in the water. And I was like, I know he don't know the bottom of his sweater. But when you talking to a cute girl, you don't even give a fuck. You're like, listen, man, his phone could have been in his pocket in the morning. He wouldn't have cared. Like, he was in his bag.
I seen that nigga in the morning. I'm like, yo, you was really doing it. You got the number? He was like, no. I said, huh? Right. 10 hours and you didn't get a number?
He wanted the conversation.
Yeah, no, just talking. Didn't have our phones.
We didn't have our phones. That's dope, though. That's kind of dope. That's dope.
You love somebody not having their phone, even though you're right.
That's dope. I like that. Like, just kick it with it. Like, nah, I don't want your number.
Yeah, I think Sin eventually did the hook up the next
Mo
day
is
or
funny.
something.
I won't say why, but Mo is just funny at that pool party.
Mo is funny everywhere.
I hit a couple corners of like walking to get liquor or ice, and Mo was somewhere where he wasn't supposed to be, and people weren't.
Really? I don't remember that. I thought I was chilling. I did a pretty good job of just chilling.
He was chilling. I wouldn't say he was doing that.
You was chilling.
You was just chilling in weird areas.
In the right places.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I do though. I find my little cut and I just stay there. Like, I don't be doing too much. I just be chilling, man.
Yeah, no, Mo, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
When's our speed dating shit coming out on Complex?
I have to check and see.
That was fun.
Me, Mo,
that was
and
fun
Ice,
and funny.
Did speed dating for Complex.
That was funny.
I have to see how that footage looks.
That was funny.
Why were y'all the three guys sitting there for fucking speed dating? I have no idea.
I didn't know it was gonna be like that because originally when we spoke, you was like hosted. So
originally it wasn't supposed to be filmed. It was just supposed to be people at the fucking pool party.
Man, Complex be fucking so much of my shit up.
And then Complex was like, well, let's,
they
let's
threw the
make a video.
I didn't know what the fuck was going on. I was like, okay.
They be fucking me up over there, man.
I guess we're speed dating each other. Cool, whatever.
I need to be somewhere where I'm allowed free reign to let my wings just spread and soar.
At the BC Awards.
On the carpet.
Yeah, I know.
Why you didn't let your wings spread on the carpet? Pause.
My wings would have spread on that carpet.
Your shirt was flowing and spreading in the wind.
I'm telling you, 2 and a pop.
All right, man. Just let it go, bro. It's over.
All right.
For real.
All right.
Y'all listen to the Khaled album yet?
I did.
Some of the songs.
Yeah, I did.
Wait, can I just tell y'all that I saw Assad?
I saw Assad.
He exists.
I saw Assad.
I found some way to sneak out of the tent to smoke. I found a crack in the tent to go outside and smoke.
So I was just there chilling?
And I saw a stroller with at least 15 security guards around it. And sitters, a mom, it looked like. That nigga was at least 40 deep.
Yeah.
Wow. But I'm like, I had just interviewed Khaled.
So Assad was moving better than Safari, is what you're saying.
Assad was moving better than everybody there.
That's right.
And I said, damn, that's kind of dope that this little kid just will not cry no matter the commotion.
Mm-mm. He's born.
So
he's born into this.
He was on the Summer Jam
He's
stage.
different.
Khaled has prepped him for this.
I ain't gonna lie, he's a little different. I'm starting to believe it.
Khaled is definitely prepped him for this.
Summer Jam hurts my 27-year-old ears with the bass. That motherfucker was on stage chilling.
Yeah, I'm saying, all right, Khaled, them headphones is not getting it done.
They weren't on his ears. They were on his chin.
Those headphones, Khaled is crazy. Assad's gonna have some resentment.
Assad. I'm rolling with Assad gonna be a legend.
We talking about LeVar Ball.
Assad gonna be a legend. Watch. I'm telling you, it's all he knows.
What do you mean gonna be?
Well, he already is. But what I'm saying is,
Assad is the big homie.
When he starts like really speaking, and I'm telling you, it's gonna be we gonna be like, dog. Like Khaled really prepared him for this.
And you know what? I'm making jokes about how Assad was moving, but don't get it fucked up. Khaled was moving similarly. That's the word, right? Similarly. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't like how I say it. my fucking list. He was moving kind of in the same vein as that. Him fucking Lenny S. They was look. Is Khaled like one of the biggest?
Yeah.
He just is. Yeah.
Yeah. I know
what is Khaled?
Khaled is
He's an artist.
He's
an executive and an artist in every sense of the word.
Yeah, he's an executive and an artist.
Khaled might be the ambassador of hip hop right now to the world. Honestly, I think he's that figure now.
You know, we never have this talk, and I won't have it now.
As you have it,
he's the Farrakhan of hip hop.
At some point when I have more courage, we'll have the conversation. I'm not having it now, but
damn, Migos got you
somewhere along the line, I feel like Clue should have been somewhere in that realm.
I can see why you said that.
How many albums Clue put out on Rockefeller? 2? I think 2.
2, yeah.
The first one was real big. Why did he stop that? Oh, the Rockefeller shit.
Yeah.
So why not go get another deal if you Clue? I should talk to Clue about that.
Yeah, I was about to say.
He should do a podcast.
It'd be great to have Clue on.
He keep texting me to come do his fucking radio show. I'm not coming up there.
Well, you don't rap anymore.
I don't rap.
Yeah.
I ain't rapping.
Well, I heard somebody that sounds like you on the new Slaughterhouse record.
I know, and I went in the fucking studio because I love Royce and Royce's family. I went in the studio to do that shit. I hated that hour in the studio. I was like, wow.
It didn't sound like it, though.
Is this how I was living?
It sounded great.
I wouldn't know. My ear was off. I was in there looking at Ian saying, listen, man, I don't know. I don't know how it's sounding.
The verse was all right.
Ian nodding his head, shit is crazy. I'm like, that doesn't help me. You saying it's hard. So that's how I felt about that. But
you dissed Bryson Tiller.
Nah, Bryson's my guy. Bryson's my
Give
guy.
him a little shot.
Slim Jimmy's my guy now. Fuck with him. Ray Shrimp is my favorite group now, especially after that Migos incident.
I seen you not. I seen you not keep that same energy with Ray
Yeah,
Shrimp.
I'm mad phony.
You are.
I'm mad phony. Them niggas is hard. I like Slim Jimmy. Maybe more than Sway Lee now.
Yeah?
I heard an interesting story about, and I'm not going to talk about it here, but I heard about exactly how much that Unforgettable record ended up costing.
Mm-hmm. How much was it?
I'm not going to say, but I'll keep it a buck with y'all. I don't know if I would have purchased it at that price.
Yeah.
Well, I wouldn't have been able to afford it anyway, but.
This is a big record, though.
I'm asking y'all because y'all have some experience in the industry. How much money y'all think that record brings back?
That's a different time, man.
In a bigger picture, or just what that record brings?
That record, that one record, how many millions of dollars come back?
I don't know if it's
from
even
this
getting up
record.
there. It's gonna be streamed mostly, so I don't even know if we can talk millions over on that.
This is a good question.
Yeah, see,
I'd like to start asking people this.
It's a different time, man, with music, like the way you put music out. And
Okay, I'll ask y'all this.
In the bigger picture, does that record bring you back millions? Probably.
No, that record is bringing back millions.
yeah, no, that's for sure.
That
I'm
record.
saying strictly off just the record. What I'm looking at a paycheck from just this record, not what it does.
I'm talking about what it
shows, either of that. Just that record. I don't know what's doing millions over.
I'm talking about what it does.
streaming.
That's his lead single. It's a huge single. His album drops next month. Niggas is buying that song. And I think more niggas is buying that album because of that song. You're getting more shows because of that song. You're doing a lot more because of that song. Whatever it's bringing back is in the millions somewhere. So I'll change my question. I'll ask y'all this. What is the most that y'all would pay for that record? And I know this conversation is probably too savvy for the fans because they don't be knowing what records cost or don't cost anyway.
Yeah.
But records nowadays don't cost very much.
Right.
especially when everyone's friends.
Yeah, if they cost anything. We'll come back to that. I seem to have stumped you guys.
Yeah, that's a tough question.
All right, we'll come back to it. What else do we? Which means we won't come back to it.
Oh, while I was listening to the Khaled album, I started thinking, all right, Travis Scott is one of my favorite new rappers, artists, if you will. I like Travis a lot.
I'm with you on
Here
that.
comes the Travis Scott diss. Here comes Travis Scott
But
diss.
I'm nervous. I'm nervous for Travis. I think he's doing a little too much. I feel like every album has the Travis record. On Khaled's album, he's all over that shit. Like, is Travis putting his sound out there too much, too quick?
Travis is hot.
No, I don't think so.
That nigga's hot.
You don't think he's just he's on every, as he should be.
Yeah, but
because his shit is great. He's very talented. His shows are amazing. I just think, is he putting that sound out way too... I'm not saying be Kid Cudi and disappear with your sound and then come back every year or so. But I feel like there's not an album he's not on. The fucking Khaled album is Travis Scott.
That nigga's hot.
I mean, that's what happens when you...
I don't think he's oversaturating himself, if that's what you're asking.
Is he in that direction, though? If he keeps up doing this, is that too much of Travis? Because his sound is unique to him. Like, he created that. He's the holder of that. He can do what he wants with it. But if you do it too much and give it to everybody, are we now making that not his sound anymore?
All right, time out. I don't think he's the sole holder of that sound. I like the Travis sound from Kanye sometimes. I like the Travis sound with Rihanna. I like the Travis sound with SZA. If I'm just
Well, that was the least Travis-y thing he's done.
I'm just freestyling right now, so that's where my list stops. Those are the people I like to hear Travis's sound from. I don't think it's awkward when Rihanna sounds like that. But he is kind of a lot of places.
Because like when he's on albums, it's literally like, all right, we know Travis wrote and recorded and made the beat by himself and then played it for the artist, and the artist is like, all right, let me get on it. It never feels like a collab. They just take a Travis record. And
his ad-libs throughout the whole record and a beat from him, yeah.
I
get what you're saying.
I just don't know if he keeps up at this pace. I just think, of course, me not knowing how to make beats should tell someone how to make beats, but I would just pull back a little bit.
I don't think he's burned out yet.
Yeah, I don't think he's nowhere near that.
I understand what you're saying. I'm saying, is he at the starting point of doing so? Name some shit he's not on, man.
But I mean, that's
and it's
what
all hot.
I'm
not saying it's whack because it's all great.
But when you're hot, that you're in high demand. That's
yeah,
part of the game.
I think he's above that tier where he doesn't need to do that. I think he's so talented that he doesn't need to be on everyone's project.
Listen, I spent
to keep relevant. I don't think he needs to do that.
I see what you're saying. So be more picky with who you give a feature to.
Even if it isn't a super popular person, like you're up there. You're up. Those are your peers. You're not really need to do that right now.
I can agree with that.
I was in the studio with Berg a few days. That nigga Wiz got a record.
Wiz always got records.
Yeah, I'm about to say. Wiz keep a record. Every time you think Wiz don't got a record, he comes back with a record.
Wiz got a mean, like, girl record, Jeremiah, Jesus, Mary, and Joseph. And Atlantic is up there figuring out what to do. Man, I might take a label job one day. These niggas don't know what they're doing.
But you'd have to work with Migos if you take the Atlantic job.
Migos on Atlantic?
I don't know. I'm just making shit up.
I'm not working with Migos, by the
way. Why not? Migos is dope, man. And you like Migos.
They wouldn't mesh well. I don't think Joe knows how to tell them
personality-wise.
Dracos.
I mean, wait. You speaking about doing a joint with them or like working as an executive?
Yeah, like executive-wise.
How many artists get along with executives? Artists don't get along with most executives. That doesn't matter.
I think we're entering an era of new age media and new age executives, though. So I think whatever used to be done as an executive or as a media personality, I think it's about to change. Well, not about to. I'm going to change it on the media side. I'm not conducting interviews like these niggas. I'm not doing it. Nope. Look how fast I get right back to being mad at some shit. I love being mad. That's what the New Edition shit taught me. I love being mad.
Do you like being mad?
Yeah, I'm never happy. I'm happy when I'm not happy. What else is there?
Speaking of labels, Chance apologized to Dr. Dre.
Oh, back to you, Rory. Yes, Rory. yes, Rory.
I'm Nadeska today?
Yes. You are Nadeska. We are here with you, back to Chance Independent Man.
Okay.
Let me ask you, why is this happening?
Now, do you want me to give you how I want to spin it? Or do you want to give me the truth?
I could not wait to get in front of Rory to ask him, why is Aftermath and Dre the only person that he is apologetic toward?
I'm going to give you my spin answer, and then I'll give you the real answer.
Let's do it.
Out of all those labels,
Dre is down.
Can I speak?
Go ahead.
Dre is the only one, while he had a partnership with Interscope, it was his label that he started amongst just artists, and he was an artist. So while he wasn't independent, he was probably the closest thing to independent at that time. So that was their apology. But in actuality, of course, Chance wants to continue to work with Apple. Jimmy Iovine has a lot to do with Apple. So let me go apologize to Jimmy Iovine's best friend. I said he wants to continue to work with Apple. Does not make him any less independent. Doesn't make him any less independent.
I'm agreeing.
Has relationships with people. So let me save face.
I'm agreeing.
Let me save face and apologize.
All right, but this is my point, and this is me digging deeper. Pause.
He's about to
That
sign
was
an
a
Aftermath.
very in-depth apology. That was a lot of tweets, my nigga.
It was.
That wasn't just the. That wasn't the just. Yo, I had a quick talk with Ivy and it felt the way. Let me get this off right quick.
Right.
That was, hey, my utmost sincerity. Yo, I don't know what the fuck I was thinking there, Jimmy and Dre.
The apology was more. The apology was more than the event.
Yeah, man. So that's what I'm reading into there. Somebody really he stopped some business somewhere. That's affecting things.
Yeah. Even if you're independent, you got to keep your relationships with people.
And Chainz is great.
Yeah,
Clearly.
Chainz is great. He did body the apology.
Yeah.
It was a way, when I was reading it, I was saying, damn, if I were in his position, I would not have bodied this apology this way.
Chainz is saying he's very much pro-artist, and Dre is an artist more than he is a label in that instance. So I think
he's right.
That's what he's apologizing.
He is absolutely correct there. But I think Chainz is a student of the culture.
Absolutely.
I don't think that Chainz was without this knowledge when he did this act in the first place. So now you're telling us about some information that I'm of the belief you already had. But that's fine because you got to do it.
The logo.
I'm not mad. You got to do it. All along, he bodied that shit. It was great. Artistic expression. I was so proud. I was happy as a fuck. Diss everybody. But you kind of can't diss Dre.
Yes.
You cannot.
If there is one person that you can't diss.
Yeah.
Dre is, listen, when you do it with you, NWA, Snoop, M50 Kendrick. Nothing more to say.
Throw some Pac in there as well.
Wow. That ends this for me.
Yeah, you can't do
Chance. In-depth apology. Yeah. Who has a better resume than that?
Then Dre? Oh, I think it's not even a debate at all. Dre's.
I mean, it's Dre.
He's been around.
Dre, Hov,
forever.
and Puff with the most impressive resumes in hip hop, right? And I think the Forbes list kind of indicates that.
Yeah, but with Dre like dominating eras, of course, Puff and Hov have clearly dominated eras.
Dre has dominated way more eras.
Forever.
Yeah.
Even when Puff and and Hov were dominating, Dre was right there too.
So let's talk about domination for a minute, because
The rapper from Queens?
No, not domination.
All right,
How's domination doing?
he's in jail.
Still?
I think he got 20 years.
Okay.
Really?
That's the last I saw. I don't know if he got an appeal or something.
Well,
Don't quote me.
Dom was wilding though. Niggas was wilding. All right, no, not that domination. Hold your head domination though. If you're in jail, I don't know. I was thinking of all of the major cities that comprise hip hop. That hip hop is comprised of. It's just really Chicago, Atlanta, L.A., New York.
If you don't say Houston, then you're wrong.
That's 6.
Toronto.
Not counting them yet. They're dominating too. But I'm only talking
As
about
of
over
now,
here.
I think they are. Well, not hip hop.
I'm talking about
They're dominating music.
Oh, we count Toronto as the U.S.
No, but we're just talking.
Even
in
though their
general.
sound is dominating the U.S.
Yeah, no, we can't count them as US, but they sound is dominant.
All right, so let's say Toronto. That's 7. Why is there only music coming from 7 places, really?
That's not true. That's just where a majority of it is. With the internet now, there's a lot of rappers I don't know where the fuck they from or heard of where they're from.
I know, but it seems the major labels only market or target the major cities for some
that's
reason.
where
And the
the
rest
most
of the
people
places
are.
are left to fend for themselves amongst SoundCloud and Spotify.
But it makes sense even more now with the internet because I can go to all these cities where a majority of the people are, and then the rest of the people see it on the internet.
Did we read the article about Spotify thugging everybody out?
I didn't know. I read the one about Apple about giving us our fucking podcast numbers though.
Yeah.
But tell me about Spotify.
They're thugging everybody out. Spotify is thugging out. They're thugging out the labels. There's an article running around. I forgot where I read it, and I'm on a time crunch, so I'm not about to look for it. But if you do your research, they thugging these fucking labels out, man, these streaming services. Music is going to be in a very interesting place in a few years. Less than 5. It's going to be very fun to watch. That's all I had there.
Streaming Hove album on Friday. Predictions? I think it's a classic already. I think it's gonna be a personal Jay-Z album.
Fine.
I don't think it's gonna be as stunting as Magna Carta was. I think it's gonna be personal.
Finally, some old head rap. I'm waiting.
Yeah, I think this is gonna be like. I don't think this is like for real hip hop niggas. I think
Because Hove, he's in that space where he can make any music he wants that he likes, and that's the music he likes.
Man, if I'm just going off the names that nigga was saying on Twitter, he kind of wilding.
Oh yeah, he think for the songwriters. First of all, congrats to him being
100%
to the Songwriters Hall of Fame, and then thanking everybody that inspired him. And
if I'm going off of that list,
that was a real hip hoppy list. But he, people was having fun with the thing on Twitter because they was like a Hove tweeting. That definitely was not Hove tweeting that, number one.
I saw you tweet that.
That was, listen, man. Listen, did you see what those periods and that was like, did you see the punctuation in those tweets? Mm-hmm. If that was Hove,
I 100% think that was Hove, by the way.
No.
Nah.
Hell no.
Someone who's texted with Hove, please at me.
That
Tell
was
me if
not
that's how
Hove,
he types.
That was Tata.
No, man.
That was Jay Brown.
Well, first of all,
I think that was either Kaiser or John Manelli.
Man, if you don't shut the
don't think it was
fuck
Kaiser.
I'm telling you, man.
Kaiser, that was not Kaiser
telling
Mall.
you, man. I'm telling you.
That'll be Jay 7 times before it's Kaiser.
No. Or Lenny.
Now, okay.
All right, so
Lenny,
I'm rolling-
John
I'm rolling
Manelli.
so
with
the
you.
next day,
I could see John Manelli.
industry plug. I went to go see the Bad Boy shit, and I saw Lenny there, and this was the night after. And I went and I said, "Thank you, Lenny, for mentioning my friend in Hove's Twitter rant." Lenny didn't find that shit funny at all. That motherfucker didn't even crack a smile at me.
Lenny's kind of funny sometimes, though.
That's my guy. I fuck with Lenny.
No, but dog,
Lenny's
listen,
a really, really good
those
guy.
tweets were hilarious.
That was Hove, man.
That was
I ain't gonna
not
let you
Hove.
come rain on my parade. That was
Hove.
one.
I mean, he okayed it. So
Oh yeah, I'm about to say whoever it was still coming from Hove.
Yeah, no, Hove.
Damn it.
Hove was definitely
yeah.
gunning off the names, but he was not. No, Hove was not tweeting that.
I think that was Hove in the song.
No, man.
But I don't, because he did that Twitter rant shit before when it was really Elliott Wilson. That was a joke. I think it just was. And he wasn't typing like that. So why all of a sudden is he typing?
That's what I'm trying to tell you. It's not Hove, man. That was not Hove, man. That punctuation was too crazy, man. And Hove is.
He doesn't write
knows,
shit though.
What?
He doesn't write shit though.
He knows how to.
Hove don't know how to write.
You crazy as fuck. He's in the Songwriter Hall of Fame.
Yeah, off top of the dome.
He knows where a period goes in a sentence, man. Don't do that.
Hove
man.
don't write shit down. How could he not? Twitter, we not gonna know what to do. If he did the audio text into Twitter, it would have been fine. But he was typing for the first time.
No, but listen, man. Those punctuation marks were all over. If that was Hove, he was in trouble. And he was trying to send us Morse code and let us know that, listen, they got Hove, send the bag, man. He was tweeting in Morse code. Did you see that shit? That punctuation
There was
crazy.
definitely some double entendres in there, and we didn't even know.
I just think you're hating.
I'm not hating.
Did he ever call you mouse, or was that just the first time?
He's never called me anything.
It wasn't Hove.
your
That's what I'm
boss.
trying to tell you, man. That wasn't
anytime-
Hove.
anytime-
You've definitely spoken to Jay-Z in your
Anytime
tenure
Hove
in
called
this
me something,
game.
it was a diss.
Man, he said, yes, mouse, you too.
Buttons.
Ha ha.
Look, you hating.
I'm not hating.
You
but
want to
that's
be
not
the
Hove.
only nigga cool with Hove.
I'm just saying that wasn't him tweeting. That's
But
all I'm
Mo-
saying. I'm not saying he didn't say it. I'm not saying he didn't say
Why
it.
can't other people be cool with Hove too?
People can be cool with Hove. What the fuck you talking about? I'm saying,
So let me be cool with Hove.
I'm
Don't tell me
saying
Lenny.
Jay
I'm
was
cool
not-
with Lenny S now.
listen, I'm not. Jay was not sitting there tweeting that. That's all I'm saying. But he was giving off. I believe there was him giving off those names.
Man, back to you, Nadeska. I need Nadeska to just be with me everywhere I fucking go.
You be waiting in line at the
Yeah.
bank, sir. Your card was declined.
I tell
Back to the
Act,
desk.
I tell Act to close the fucking Migos interview. The perfect time for him to just say, "Back to you, Nadeska," and he doesn't do it. I ain't saying this shit. I ain't get paid from the last time.
Pat, edit that out.
What is this shit that you want me to? Is this still MeUndies?
MeUndies.
And
Where the fuck is Me Money's?
I still haven't gotten Me Undies.
Rory's getting a bag, and I'm just saying something. No, where's Me Money's going?
If you checked your email, I sent to when we was getting
I ain't
paid.
got time to check my email. I'm getting attacked by the fucking Amigos. You want me to check an email?
I've never heard them
Amigos.
called the Amigos before. That was the first time ever.
Oh, whatever. All right, it was 3 of them. All right, 3 Migos. All right, am I doing this now?
Yeah, sure.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, you know what time it is. Our new sponsor is Me Undies, not to be confused with Me Money's that Rory is getting. It's Rory's Money's, actually. The softest underwear. Whoa, they changed this. This is not just a pajama line anymore. Wait. Softest underwear? What is Rory agreeing to?
Me Undies. They happen to have pajamas.
I don't remember saying this in the verbiage last time. What the fuck is he talking about? All right, the softest underwear you'll ever wear. They're one of those products you have to experience for yourself. I could tell you about them all day long, but feeling is believing. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. MeUndies, the softest, most comfortable underwear you'll ever wear. Period. And the summer is the perfect time to upgrade your underwear drawer, because everyone's thinking about looking good and feeling good. And MeUndies, the most ultimate feeling, good undies. All right, they went mad extra with this. Come on. No, they gotta relax.
That was great, though. That was great.
They gotta chill, though.
It was. But if you go right now, you'll save 20% off your first pair and free shipping only at MeUndies.com/Joe.
Now they giving discounts off the money they promised us. What the man? What the hell? What type of scam is MeUndies? Go get your MeUndies right now.
That's MeUndies.com/Joe.
I would like some MeUndies too. I'd like more MeUndies. I keep dirtying MeUndies. I'm dirtying MeUndies.
Me can't watch them?
Yeah. Well, when I wash them, I'm out of MeUndies. Then I'm back to fucking Hanes.
Right. Yo, how you feel about the draft? We ain't speak about that, man. About your Knicks, your beloved Knicks.
Listen, Phil, as much
Why
as
you
I
looking
hate
at
him,
me like that, though?
as much
What's
as
up
I
with
hate
you?
him,
I'm asking you a question. We haven't kicked it.
No,
We just kicking it. We just catching up.
No, I'm not trying to kick it.
Okay.
Phil, I hate Phil, but he has drafted a good European, so maybe I'll give him a chance here. But I was upset when you have Smith Jr. and Monk on the board at that time. Like when he drafted Porzingis, those two weren't available,
Rory, listen.
so it was okay.
The draft is all about taking the best player available.
I'm aware.
He was not the best player available.
Definitely aware.
Okay.
I have been screaming
You know
Smith
what?
Jr.
That's not
since
even.
we got the 8th pick.
It's not even my biggest beef. I like Smith Jr. I like Monk, but I get taking a 6'5" nigga with a 7'1". You got to be able to guard the perimeter. I understand that part. My thing is Phil ain't gonna be there in 2 years.
No.
That's my thing.
And this kid won't be ready for another 2 years.
So you're drafting. I don't know that because they said that about Porzingis too, and that nigga came in kind of effective.
Yeah, but Porzingis is a 7-footer with skill. This kid is a dime a dozen guards in the league.
I'm not gonna say that yet.
Okay.
I'm not saying that yet.
You'll see it.
Where have you seen this kid? When you went to France, nigga? Let's hear it. The fuck is Maul
that's my
talking
point.
about?
That's exactly my point.
Yeah, but you ain't seen enough to be able to say this kid ain't in it and he needs 2 or 3 years.
But as a guard in the league, that's like the toughest position right now. You know how many guards, like great guards in the NBA right now?
Yeah, which is why I understand Phil wanting to draft that guard.
I don't have to see that kid and I know he's not better than Dennis Smith Jr. or Malik Monk. I know that.
Now.
Right now, he's not. That's all I'm saying. The draft is all about taking the best player available.
I think that those players that you mentioned have higher ceilings. I do.
That's all I'm saying, bro.
But I have nothing to base that off of, so I'm waiting to get more information. I'm waiting to see Frank Nicolina. I don't know his name.
Well, congrats to Russ on winning MVP. I think we all kind of knew he was going to win.
Yeah, I
Did
did.
you guys watch the NBA awards?
No, I don't even like the idea.
Yeah, I think it's kind of cheap.
Yeah, it's a little whack.
I gave it about 3 minutes and had to turn it off.
Yeah.
They're trying to get shit popping like that.
I understand they trying to market.
Drake is a great host, though. You got to give
yeah,
Drake should
I
host
mean,
more shit. He's
yeah.
funny. He's a good host.
But that's why he's gonna always get those type of things because he's well spoken. He has humor. He has that humor that those type of gigs call for. Mm-hmm. I think he did a great job. I didn't see a lot of it, but to see certain clips, him roasting
the clips this
Draymond
morning.
and all, yeah.
Drake dropped 3 records, and the needle didn't move at all.
I like what he did to the Freaking You record.
That's the only one
party
I like.
record. I like that.
I don't think the one with Metro and Quavo is for me, so I'm not going to comment on it because I just don't particularly like that music to begin with. But the other record, Signs,
Yeah.
Throwaway More Life record. I've heard that Drake record a bunch of times. I didn't need to hear it again.
Yeah.
I like that Drake record, but I didn't need it again.
I like it too, but
And
I've
Colin
liked it.
Kaepernick announced his retirement.
Louis Vuitton better at giving Drake the bag for that.
Drake is getting a bag for it.
Yeah.
Like
Drake is the bag.
Yeah. As soon as he walks in, he ain't talking unless it's a bag.
Yeah, that's the bag. He's not texting if it ain't the bag.
Yeah, but back to I was saying Kaepernick,
He announced retirement. I didn't know that.
yeah, he's retiring. He still doesn't have a
that was another thing I was a little upset at the BET Awards. That he wasn't a presenter or just somebody involved in the award show.
For all the flack he's taking, right?
Yeah, I thought that would be a good thing of BET to do.
So do y'all think it's good to be woke, or you should be careful where you're woke at? Because he's woke, clearly.
It depends what your intentions are and your goals are.
But see, this is the thing I don't like about sports, because they did the same thing to Chris Jackson, Mahmoud Abdul-Rauf. Like, he was actually standing for the national anthem. He was just praying his Muslim prayer during the national anthem. And they ousted him. He was still, to me, he's one of the greatest guards that ever played the game.
That's 100%
But
true.
a lot of people don't know about that because of the way the NBA just ousted him and blackballed him as a result of him just saying the Muslim prayer during the national anthem.
See, this is another one of those conversations that I don't think we have enough time to get into, but we do know who sports is ran by.
No, yeah, I get that.
We don't really seem to care just because we really like sports, but this is not really a revelation to me anyway.
Yeah, but it's
you can't be woke in the NFL.
Especially not the NFL.
Not there. We pay you too good, boy.
Yeah, but we don't got enough time to get to that.
Yeah, that's my
this
point.
Is a whole.
That's
a
point.
whole.
That is my point. But it's very telling that this gentleman.
I just wish that more black athletes spoke out in support of Kaepernick. Let me just say that. We ain't got to go too deep into it, but I wish that happened.
Well, again, me outside looking in, but I just think a lot of them see what happened to him and naturally are a little nervous to do so.
They can't kick all of us out. They can't do it. It's impossible. It won't be no league.
But they will never have to.
But that's what I'm saying.
All of us ain't about that.
That's the problem. That's what I think the problem is.
Well, that's the problem everywhere.
I know. I'm just saying that's the problem. I'm not saying it's not a problem everywhere. That's the problem. Like, more black athletes should be supporting Colin Kaepernick.
Kaepernick did get a really huge check, right?
Yeah, he got $100 million, I think, something like that.
I don't know
how much
it's
was guaranteed, but
yeah, it wasn't all guaranteed.
I don't think he'll be hurting anytime soon.
No.
Well,
My thing is
donates
when
a
you
lot of money, too.
when you blackball, that's different. That's not really his that he's donating. When you blackballed, though, from the league, you blackballed from all league activities. Like, he can't go and he's not getting a fucking announcer job.
Sideline.
Hell
No.
If they won't let him play, you think they'll give him
He can't
an
even
announcer
go
job?
anywhere and really like represent the NFL.
No.
Honestly.
Them old white men, they handled that shit quickly.
And
expediently.
I do want to say that I did listen to the SZA album finally.
What are your thoughts?
Great album.
Bodied her performance, man.
Great album.
It's so great when people sound like their record.
I was nervous for her because they fucked up the whole intro and the whole
Yeah.
shit, and I was like, damn, that's probably gonna get her out her whole mind.
Not at all.
Yeah.
She got out there and did the damn thing. I saw her on the carpet, gave her a big hug and kiss, was real happy for her. Shout out to SZA.
Yes,
no, that
the
album-
album was crazy.
Maul's homegirl, what was that? I saw one tweet about
Maul has a lot of
Azealia-
homegirls, so I don't know.
Azealia Banks saying that SZA stole her style, or someone
No,
said that.
Fam.
I don't know if she's. I just saw a
Rory.
tweet
Come on,
about
man.
that.
Azealia's
That's Maul.
not-
I was just
she's-
trying to get to the source. That's Maul's homegirl.
My homegirl. That's
I heard that
my
was
I
your
wanted to go
girl.
to.
Okay. You heard that was my
It
girl.
was Wikipedia, man.
Okay.
Can't listen to that.
I hear you.
We haven't spoken since Her Volume 2 came out. Speaking of women R&B.
We haven't spoken since the picture of her, actual her came out.
Hey,
Yo, they was marketing this girl in such a way that I thought she was just ugly and
so did I.
unattractive.
So did I.
Boy, were we wrong.
Yeah.
She is not ugly
She's a
and
pretty
unattractive. She's very, very attractive, actually. Somebody that tells me they write with her was in the same hotel as me. I'm going to believe him just because he was on his way to the concert. It doesn't take much to fool me.
Did he have a Rock Nation hat on?
Nah, I don't think he did. But
Then don't believe him.
He says he writes with her. We exchanged information. I was really happy about that because I'm a huge fan of her work. God damn, I don't even know if I have a sleeper for the week.
If you would have said one more word to Migos, you would have been asleep for the week, nigga. What the fuck you talking about?
Spades. 2 and a possible.
Spades. Two and a possible. That's funny. Joe, that might be one of the funniest things you've ever said.
How long you thought about that?
I'm trying to tell you something. I think
2 and a possible.
that's the only thing in a jump.
First of all, that's a weak ass hand. First of all, is it real spades? Now, let's just say that if you yell out, yo, 2 and a possible,
Your
niggas
partner
like,
looking
man,
at you like,
we going
man,
blind. We
you
going blind. 2 and a possible.
First of all, real niggas ain't never going blind. So fix your spade game.
I'm going blind. 2 and a possible.
Yeah, 2 and a possible. That's the thing about a jump. You only got to take 1 or 2 down with you.
Yeah, but
Well, how many are there?
Man, I was staring at blouses and hair and bike belts.
some very nice shit. They were very sharply dressed, though. I will say that.
And dressed like sin.
They were sharply dressed. They were
Quavo's
very
little
dressed.
Crash Bandicoot chain was kind of hard. And I don't even like jewelry like that.
They some
But that-
stylish dudes, man. They got their
that
own.
chain-
They are stylish and they are talented. I'm talking shit, of course, but they are talented and
The
they are
funniest shit
stylish.
to me was, of course, they always dressed that way. But when the entourage goon came into frame, he was dressed just as nice and identical to them.
Oh, the fourth Migo.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, the guy that was tough with lyric.
yeah.
He was gonna be the first nigga on the floor.
All right.
What's next?
Two Chainz album, did that come out after
Yes,
our last?
it did.
Chainz album is out. Chainz album is hard.
Yes, it
We
did.
might as well
It
do
is
what's
great.
hot, what's not. It's a lot
It's
of
the number
music
one
came
album.
out.
Number one album.
Chainz album is great.
Number one album.
Go Chainz.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yep. Number one album. I think that record with Monica Burglar Bars.
That's great. Riverdale Road. I didn't even know 2 Chainz be in the Bronx, but Riverdale Road shit was super hard.
Chainz is too tall to be in the Bronx. I just feel like that's awkward.
The bass on that shit's gonna get me kicked out of my building. The intro too is super hard.
Yeah.
It's not beating Rick Ross's intro yet, but it was a great intro. I was shocked at how dope.
Ross album still sounds dope. Still.
She still,
I listened
yeah.
to Apple
His album's
album
crazy.
on the way here.
I don't want that to get lost in the mix. I haven't seen the Can't Stop, Won't Stop Puffy shit.
Oh,
yet.
speaking of,
Yeah, I
of
gotta
great
check that out.
projects, Ray J and Chris Brown put out a dope project.
Yeah.
I'm going on record and saying that.
Yeah.
That shit is really good.
That's what the group chat said. I've heard good things about it, and I'm a big fan of Chris Brown and Ray J.
I mean, I'm not a blood, so I don't relate to too much of it, but it sounds amazing.
I wish Chris Brown album hurry up and come out. He got some joints on there.
Shout out to Royce, man. Bar Exam 4 is out.
Yep.
All right.
That shit is
Royce is roicing still.
super hard.
I don't know if I've heard anyone rap that way.
Yo, listen, Royce is listen, man. He's approaching that conversation.
Shit, we had
Like
it
on
here.
because we just know. I'm talking about it's gonna become a more broad, general conversation among people.
I
Like,
feel
Royce
bad
the
for the-
5'9" is crazy.
I feel bad for the person at Rap Genius that had to put all that shit on Rap Genius and type it.
Royce is different.
Yeah. Shout out to
But I
Royce.
think all the niggas that's different kind of recognize Royce as being different.
Oh yeah. Those that know
That's
know.
all it really matters to me. I don't care
those that know.
what the untrained fucking ear thinks.
Yeah.
Outside of Charlie Murphy Power, any thoughts on the first episode?
Power is one of the shows I can't even grade them till 5 episodes in. The old white man is very intriguing to me.
How so?
The jail.
Yeah.
In jail.
Oh, the guy that we're interviewing. Yeah, he was there for a reason. He wasn't just there.
And I liked him. I liked his new character. Whatever he's about to do, whatever fuck shit's about to happen with him, I want to know.
I think. Why am I blanking? Because I don't go to court often. The new lawyer against fucking.
Oh yeah, the new guy, the Asian guy, right?
Yeah. Something might happen to him. I don't know if he's gonna make it
He's-
to too many court sessions.
Yeah, he's too efficient. He's too good at his job.
He's a little too condescending, I think, for Ghost to just let him keep rocking.
Yeah. Here's my spoiler. Homeboy that killed Greg is 100% killing the Asian guy. That's happening. Sorry.
Yeah, I could kind of see that.
Yeah, that
The way
nigga be
way they
dead.
be looking at each other is kind of like, yeah, I'm about to.
That
pop
nigga
this
walked in there and said, no, what are you doing here as the commanding? Yeah, that nigga gonna kill him episode 3.
As much as I like Jay Farrow or whatever, I just can't see Turtle being the lawyer. It's just tough for me. That's the only casting that I'm like, he's doing well, but I just see Turtle against.
He's forever gonna be
he's
Turtle.
just Turtle.
Forever.
He's done a lot of shit since Entourage, but I was just such an Entourage fan.
I like him as Proctor, and I've never seen one episode of The Entourage.
It's a good series. I don't know if it's for you, but it's
You've
good.
never
series.
seen an episode of Entourage?
It's one of my favorite.
You don't
series
even want
ever.
to begin to know the series that I have not seen one episode of.
I thought you would have seen Entourage. Though.
Joe just saw The Wire like 6 months ago.
The only time I ever even needed to reference Entourage is when I was dissing Saigon because I heard he was on Entourage. Other than that, I had no interest in watching an Entourage.
You would like that show though.
Why?
I don't think
Because
he would. I know the type
he
of
would like
shows he likes fucking weird crime shit.
That show's not sophisticated enough for me.
It's a great show though.
I don't need to just see niggas running around as an entourage. I was the entourage. I'm not.
No, but it's not. No, see,
niggas in
you're
L.A.
so stuck on the
he
word.
famous.
No, it was
his niggas. The
It was
lawyer.
more shit going on than that though.
It's why they wilding in L.A.
Nah, it was about
Nah,
it was about the
This
movie.
Ooh,
This nigga.
that nigga crew is crazy.
See,
not
yo,
what the show
I've
is
never
about.
heard you try to be so surface before. You usually try to dig deep. Like it's doper than that.
But no. I'm only being silly right now
I know.
because when Entourage was in its pinnacle, I asked niggas. I said, "What is this show about?" And that's what they told me.
Nah, it's
they said it
about-
was a guy
And his
who
homies, yeah,
moved to L.A.
Yeah.
And I was like,
That's just
I'll pass on that one.
It's about the movie business. It's
Yeah.
all just it's an in-depth look at all the parts
Shit
of the
that
movie
goes on
business.
behind
It's just
all the
surrounded by
entertainment
these
shit.
4 people.
Yeah.
All right, so let me ask y'all this.
Like
It's
Jeremy Piven in that is one of the greatest TV characters ever, as Ari Gold, ever.
Yeah, I hear a lot of people talk about this Ari Gold person.
Yeah, Ari needs his own show.
Shit, yeah, a spinoff of Ari would have been great.
Yeah.
I don't think Entourage is as famous as niggas say. Then why the movie flop?
Did it flop? I didn't even.
It flopped. It was out for 30 minutes.
It flopped.
Niggas
It
killed
flopped
it.
in the sense of
They
people
asked every
expect-
celebrity to come.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
a lot surrounding it, but only because I think you can only fit. See, the series is like an hour every week or hour and
No,
a half.
it's half hour.
Half hour.
It was only half
okay,
hour
half
series,
hour
yeah.
every week, right?
But mad episodes.
Yeah, so it's like the
It's like
movie. You
8
gotta
seasons,
try to
7
do
seasons.
all of that in maybe an hour. And
Is it
45
worth
minutes.
going back to is my question.
The movie?
No. The series.
The series?
Like I went back to The
Yeah.
Wire. I didn't see The Wire when it was on.
Yeah, it's worth.
I saw that.
Yeah, but you got to go in with the mind state of what, like, because I know you go into shows in crime mode, investigative. It's just a cool show to watch. Like, you got to relax and watch it.
That's cool.
Now, you're not at the edge of your seat when you're watching it.
I like The Rock's show.
Ballers.
That's like a cool show to just watch.
Okay,
Yeah, then go
that's
back-
like
go-
the same vein.
Go back to Entourage then.
Yeah.
But I knew going in the movie was just going to be a longer episode. I wasn't going in like, all right, they about to kill this. I knew what it was going to be. And I think everyone else did. We were just happy to see Entourage again.
I'm not
Because they
going.
weren't doing another season, so they might as well just try a movie.
I'm not going to watch Pac's movie.
I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, I haven't seen.
I'm not going to see it.
But I'm not going to say I'm not going to see it. I just haven't
Yeah, I just haven't
felt
gone
like
to see
going
it.
out of my
I'm
way
not
to go see it.
going to the movies to see it. If I turn my TV on and somehow it's on one of my fucking apps, then fine, I'll watch it. Other than that, nah, I'm cool. I'm not doing that.
Shit, it did really well. It just got really bad reviews.
I don't care about LeVar Ball wrestling.
Nah, him running into the ring was one of the funnier things I've seen. this
Maul,
week.
you not how you feel about the Lakers pick?
I don't feel about the Lakers pick, man.
You're the only person I know that don't like that pick, by the way.
I just don't think Lonzo Ball is going to be that good. He can play. Don't get me wrong. He can play. I've watched him. He can definitely play ball, but I just think that I would have went with Dennis Smith Jr.
At 2.
because I don't think that Lonzo Ball is better than D'Angelo Russell.
That's what I was about to ask you. Who will have the better NBA career? Which is a different question, actually. Who will have the better NBA career, D'Angelo Russell or Lonzo Ball? And why?
I think D'Angelo Russell's going. I think he's going to do really well in Brooklyn because they're going to give him the team. And I think D'Angelo, he shoots it better than Lonzo. He passes just as well. If that whole recording shit didn't happen with D'Angelo, because when you look at his numbers were great. You know what I mean? But if that shit doesn't happen, I don't even think that the Lakers even think about moving him.
It's back to how the moon. You can't record your teammates in the locker room.
I
man.
totally get that, and I stand by that. But Lonzo Ball's not head and heels better than D'Angelo. He might be a little more athletic, maybe, but aside from that,
I also don't think that's why they got.
He
rid of
comes in
D'Angelo
with more
Russell, by
box
the way.
office.
yeah. But that's what I'm saying. That's the thing. That's what I'm not.
It's
It's
Los
like the
Angeles.
Knicks. The Knicks have box office. They're gonna sell out every game, no matter if they're winning, losing, because it's New York City. It's in the middle of Manhattan. People just go to the Garden to watch a game. I don't want that to happen to the Lakers. I don't want just box office. I want to
LA's
win.
always been that though. They've always had that guy.
But we're a winning organization though.
I know, but they've always had that individual that's brought a lot of attention. Of course, it's usually come from how they played.
But it translates
But
into
D'Angelo
winning.
Russell wasn't that. Lonzo Ball could be that.
I want all Knicks fans to black out the 41 Garden games next year in the event that James Dolan does something really stupid.
Yeah, I've been saying that.
If they traded Porzingis, like the
Porzingis is
reports
gone.
were saying, I'm not paying you no mind.
Okay. He won't be a Knick next year.
Because you were telling me, and you were wrong, you were telling me that after this year, he's a free agent. That's not true. It's the next 2 years. It's this year and the next year. And for me, that changes things because Phil is done at that time, too. So if Phil is getting the fuck out of here, then I think that changes things with Porzingis.
So you think
after this year, they can match.
So you think
and they're matching. You know they're matching. Come on.
You think that Porzingis will be a Knick this season?
I absolutely
this
think
season?
he will be,
Yeah, Nick this season. 100%.
I think anything
he's a
they
Nick the
would've
next
done-
2 seasons.
Anything they would have done would have been before the draft.
The next 2 seasons, he's a Nick. After that, no idea, and it's really going to hurt my heart when he leaves because that nigga really is a unicorn. Did we cover everything?
I think so.
Because I got to get the fuck out of Dodge. I'm on Philly radio all week this week, all week being today, tomorrow, and Friday for y'all. But yeah, we're going to have a good time out there.
Cool. I don't even know if I have a sleeper pick.
All right, let me see if I have a sleeper.
I got one.
Maul has a sleeper. Maul's going first. Yeah, get your fucking hardcore Toronto rap out the way.
Toronto rap.
Mad good music came out though.
Word.
I've been playing
you
this
know
record.
Who has go ahead.
I've been playing this record all week. This is Vado off the Sinatra 2 VADO.
Yo,
Wait a minute.
There's some joints on that Vado mixtape.
Shouts to Vado. I see you, boy. And this is all real rap too. That's why I like it.
Mic check 1 2 1 2. I might have to get back in the booth real quick. This beat is hard.
I'd just like to tell you.
He got a couple beats like this on the project.
Just a little bit.
Phenomenal.
Yeah. All right, Vado.
Vado got some shit.
I'm feeling where we going. You ain't said a word.
Let her know, baby.
You don't know my name.
Hey.
You don't know my name.
Nah.
You don't know my name. He always treats me right.
Rubber bands on the bundles. Selling dope was the day job. Running under G-Dog, E-Hall, and J-Y'all. J cop the Benz. 420, need more 20s in and out the crib. The line long, that's all money. Yes. I had the black Mermon with ACGs on. Pepe jeans on. We gon' make it the theme song. I squeeze wrong, almost hit Rick in the staircase. With the tray A while we running down in my man place. I couldn't stand Mace. I was more of a Cam fan. At the time, fuck being pretty. I'm hand in hand and Sham did the Navi. BBs and silver, playing for the Wizards. Chris Webber's his nigga. Shit I remember, say the children in blacktop. Rod, they called the shooter and total package had mad hops. Final 4 games was a little nigga that saw things, but wanted more things. Went harder than all came.
Oh, damn.
I just like to,
He killed
I
that.
just like to tell you just a little bit about my man. You don't know my name. You don't know my name. You don't know my name. He always treats me right.
At 44th in New York with the same dope that Maine had. Couldn't call it Tommy, reasonable doubt was the name tag. JR never flashed, kept it cool with a plain swag. Lot of cash on them, cause every morning it came fast. Ain't give a pass when other blocks was trying to plot. Never had when undercover cops was trying to cop. At the same time, Real Mac had the do slit. Used to bring Hove through, drove through in CL6. What a feeling, Chop was making the killing. Christmas, handing hundreds to every 10 in the building. Made a stash in the ceiling from fiends that's trying to steal it. Asking God for $1 million to send me bricks, I could deal it. Like
That's Vado, VAD off that Sinatra 2, out now. Happy birthday, OG Rel Mac, too, man.
That was crazy. That was hard. Rory, you got one?
Yeah. I'm about to play a really weird sleeper. You'll either love this or hate it.
I feel like you've said that about your last
No, I
3
haven't. I don't
sleepers.
think I've said that once if you rewind the tape.
Oh. All right, fine.
This is Devin the Dude, Or You Going My Way? featuring two people that I don't know, but they killed this shit. Tony Mac and Lisa Love, who body the end of this record.
Hey lady, is your bus running late? I see your kids walking around with a bag full of groceries. I know you don't know me, but are you going my way? Yeah, yeah.
Hey, excuse me. I don't usually pick up strangers, but you know it's dangerous out here. You riding on the 52, and niggas walking up, they trying to get at you. You ain't scared, you from the hood. Yeah, it's all good. They trying to get you in the bed if they could, but I'm offering a service like Uber. First ride free, I'll spit some game to you. Tell your kids to grab the bags and get in. I'll take you past 610, faster than Metro. Let's go, catch ghosts, find out more about you, get more info. Are you married, are you single, are you private, do you mingle? Do you want something about to make your spine tingle? Is my truck good enough? Oh shit, I think your bus good enough.
Hey lady, is your bus running late? I see your kids walking around with a bag full of groceries. I know you don't know me, but are you going my way? Yeah.
It's one of the songs Rory plays to keep his hipster card.
See, I ain't got time for the games, baby. Off work, feet hurt, kids driving me crazy.
Devin the Dude is hipster.
I don't even know ya. Miss a good deed, trying to lend me a shoulder.
Ooh, what you call
Shit hard though.
it? I ain't even got started. Guess you want the red carpet. I got a brother we can spark it.
See, I ain't got time to be fucking with you. I done worked 12 hours and got 4 kids. So what can you do?
Girl, I got a job with some benefits, and I could probably get a little daddy teeth fixed. He needs some tennis, I could get him out the cheap shits. I know your baby daddy might not be shit. Hey lady,
It's a sick ass record right here.
Yeah.
is your bus running late? I see your kids walking around with a bag full of groceries. I know you don't know me, but are you going my way?
That's Devin the Dude, Are You Going My Way? Off Acoustic Levitation. That whole album is of that type of music.
Oh, so I'm gonna buy it because that was really enjoyable. I feel like Devin the Dude has been making enjoyable music my whole life.
I'm a huge Devin the Dude fan. This is already one of my favorite albums of his.
I'm gonna play a song by Tank just because I keep playing this song, and I feel like when Tank drops new music, I'm the only one that knows. So
Tank is great though.
he is great, but when he drops these Lucy type of tracks, he don't really care who catch it or not. He just put it out and go on about his business. So this is called When We, and this is not off anything. I just bumped into it because I'm a Tank fan.
I like it when you lose it. I like it when you go there. I like the way you use it. I like that you don't play fair. Yeah. Recipe for disaster. When I'm just trying to take my time. Yeah. Stroke is getting deep and faster. You're screaming like I'm out of line. Who came to make sweet love? Not me. Who came to kiss and love? Not me. Who came to beat it up? Rocky. And don't use those hands to put up that gate and stop me. When we fuck. When we fuck. When we fuck. When we fuck. I'm gonna be a great I can be a savage. I just need your blessing. Say that I can never. Yeah. When we fuck, when we fuck, you love it when I lose it. You love it when I go there. You love the way I use it. You love that I don't play fair. You end up calling me master. Say this universe is mine. Yeah. When we're done, it's a disaster. Yeah, end up like this every time. Who came to make sweet love? Not me. Who came to kiss and love? Not me. Who came to beat it up? Rocky. And don't use those hands to put up that gate and stop me. When we fuck, when we fuck, when we fuck, when we fuck, I could be aggressive, I can be a savage. I just need your blessing. Say that I can never. Yeah. When we fuck, when we fuck.
Brand new from Tank. I'm not gonna let him say that with podcast with two other guys sitting here face down, ass up. Relax, Tank. But that's brand new from Tank called When We. Check it out. It's probably on his SoundCloud page. It's a lot of good shit on SoundCloud. Did we miss anything this week? 4th of July is not this weekend, right?
No, it's coming up. It's
It's
like
Tuesday.
Tuesday.
It's Tuesday.
So, but it's still, this is the 4th of July weekend, I would imagine.
Rory, one of my only friends with a job, and he don't know the day that it falls on.
Tuesday, I said I was the one that said
I
that.
think it's like Tuesday, maybe. But what are y'all doing 4th of July?
Probably laying low. Local barbecue, something small.
All this shit is the same, bro.
Samesies.
Yeah, holiday's
All
weird.
this shit is the
July 21st, we are at Highline Ballroom Live. In
Oh
New
yeah,
York
that's coming up
City.
too. We should get together and figure something out.
I was gonna say off air we should meet on one of these days, on Saturday or Sunday, and brainstorm what the fuck we want to do with this.
Yeah, July 21st. That is.
I mean, I lied. We have everything planned. It's gonna be amazing.
For me, that's the Mall's coming out party. Let Mall have
Pause.
a blast.
The fuck was that? I don't
You know what's
think
funny? In my head, I said pause.
I know you did. You would have to. Any man would have to say pause in their head after they heard that.
Except for the adults who don't play the pause game, only us
right.
kids. But yeah, Maul can have a blast on stage telling all you guys his stories.
Oh man, I will have nickel bags on sale in the back. You know what I mean? No, I'm just playing.
Jesus Christ.
No, you're not. This nigga was selling Nicks at the pool party, I think.
Now get the fuck out of here. They see how you always are, yo. You
I don't know what's going on.
You
I'm
so
telling
full
you,
of shit.
You gotta change
man.
your Wikipedia page.
You so full of shit.
That shit says
man.
mad shit.
Yeah, I know.
We
Again,
got t-shirts on sale. JoeBudden.com, friend of the show t-shirts.
yeah, and they're actually being sent out and delivered, and they're of good quality. So
Yeah, they are good.
purchase them if you'd like to be a friend of the show.
Anything else? You're in Philly.
Yeah, I'm in Philly this week, and that's about it.
Henny Palooza Detroit, July 8th.
That's interesting.
Yeah,
It's fine. I got passes, man. I made some calls.
Just call Royce.
made
I did.
Yeah, word.
Royce was my first call.
Yeah, you'll be okay.
Smart man, very smart man. All right, that's pretty good.
Oh, again, man, rest in peace, Prodigy, man.
100%.
Yeah, I don't even think I could have got into how much I appreciate Prodigy.
Yeah, that was.
So
Yeah.
just know we love.
I think it hits harder for New Yorkers though. I think because that was such
someone had I think Shy had tweeted that like Mobb Deep is our DNA.
yeah,
That's how deep
It is.
that.
yeah,
They are.
yeah.
Like, that's the New York
That
sound.
that is New York.
It's
Mobb
like,
Deep.
Like to
Them.
me, of course, Illmatic is Illmatic,
Mm-hmm.
but I felt like all the people Nas were rhyming about was the Infamous album.
Yeah.
Those were the guys, and it just felt like that was really New York at the end of the day.
Yeah, it was complete shocker, man. But again, rest in peace and prayers and condolences to Prodigy's family.
Yeah.
For real.
Word. We'll see y'all same time next week. Hopefully, right? I'm not going nowhere.
That's all on you, B.
These niggas act so crazy when they don't get a podcast for one fucking week. Knock it off.
In their defense, a lot of shit happened in that week.
We ain't even, a lot happened in the last 2 weeks. We ain't even get into the fucking title rollout. They didn't give us the bag. Maul's really mad. It's all right, Maul.
I'm not mad.
Let me conduct
man.
the business, man.
Dog, I'm not
I'm
mad.
mad at title. I'm not particularly mad at you,
All right.
I'm not mad.
but I'm
right.
still kind of mad at
The
you.
bag is on the way.
Still, we gonna get them niggas out of here. What? Wait a minute. Not a bad morning podcast. All right, I have to rush the fuck out of here.